On his very first day on the job, Death was mocked with disdain by the man who was supposed to be dying. That was because the red-haired man wasn't actually dead yet. Feeling embarrassed, Death quickly pulled back the 3 departing souls and glanced at his wrist to check how much time the man had left. To his surprise, the man still had 2 hours to live. The cause of death would be dehydration, adrift at sea. He would soon dry out under the blazing sun. Since it would still take a while, the bored reaper sat down on top of the treasure chest. Out of curiosity, she cracked it open just a little, only to find it stuffed with the man's fortune. But even at Death's door, the man refused to let anyone touch his wealth. That infuriated Death. She shoved the man aside and opened the chest right in front of his eyes. The man was too weak to resist. Forced to watch helplessly, Death scooped up a handful of gold coins, and suddenly a wicked thought crossed her mind. She started tossing the coins into the water. She figured, if the man dropped dead from rage, her job would be finished early. Her aim was flawless. 5 throws in a row, each one a perfect hit. The thrill excited her. She grabbed even more coins and played like a child with a new toy. The red-haired man felt his heart being torn apart, watching a lifetime of hard-earned wealth turned into nothing but a game. Suddenly, a huge fish swam past the boat. Death's eyes lit up. She realized the coins could actually attract fish, so she tied a coin to a rope and tossed it into the sea, hoping to fish with gold. Unbelievably, it worked, but the fish was far too strong. It yanked Death straight into the water, dragging her around the boat again and again in dizzying circles. The man watching from the boat felt nauseous just looking at it. The fish gave Death no chance to stop. When it swam close to the sail, she grabbed hold of the rope, and in one pull yanked the red-haired man forward with her. Just as they were riding the waves together, the fish suddenly leapt high out of the water. Death was stunned. The creature was hideously ugly. The giant fish kept dragging her across the surf, while the man was still weeping for his lost gold. Then, all at once, the fish darted toward a small island. Realizing her task still wasn't complete, Death let go of the rope. Freed, the fish plunged back into the depths, but the little boat slammed into the rocks. The man was flung out, landing neatly in front of a tavern counter. The moment the bartender saw the gold coins on the table, he slid him a mug of beer. In that instant, the man realized he had cheated Death. Looking at the life-saving beer and the coins beside it, he decided he was keeping both. Meanwhile, Death was in deep trouble. She ended up bound to the treasure chest and sinking helplessly to the bottom of the sea.